Welcome to Jay's Daily Pre-Market Briefing for March 2nd, Friday, 2018. And we'll start off with some little miniature jackhammer noise in the background. The flat above me is doing some renovation, I guess. So if you hear any buzzing in the background, that's what that is. Anyway, starting off with crude oil. Crude oil again below 62.10. We didn't come back up there. We've come into 60.91 and 60.57. I'm expecting it to continue beyond there. However, if we do get a bounce here, 60.91 to 62.10, I wouldn't be surprised. But below 60.57, you got to stick with the short side. And if it comes up to 62.10 and holds, look for shorts. Longs, I'd be waiting for 62.69, a break above that to look for a long. Otherwise, if you want to scalp long here, 60.91, that might be okay, but just for a scalp only. Looking at gold, it did go below 13.077. You recall 14.7 to 0.77 is a key area. However, notice the last 3 days on gold, no close below that zone, always closing above it. And now we got this, looks like another doji, and looks like we're looking to go up higher. So watch for moves up to 1368, 81.1, and 14 above 1400. And to the downside, look for 1288 and 1278.1 to start for a move. If we get another move, or we get a close and a retest of the 13.077 to 14.7 zone on gold, then you're okay on the short side on gold if we get below that again. Moving on to the euro. Euro, not much happening the last few sessions, although yesterday's was actually okay. However, we're above. We did get a close below 121.11. It did go down, didn't quite get to 121.50. So it looks like we're just getting some liquidity and stops below the 122 handle. Now we're back above 122, looking to go to 123. So look for it to either come back to the 22.48 to 11.5 zone, and then continue up. And I'm looking for it to break that 123, 310, and move up to 126.15 and beyond. Moving along to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, as I said yesterday, not much of a story there. We did get a nice bounce a few days ago here in that key zone, 95.15 to 91.10. So the key challenge for Bitcoin is going to be that 12.190 to 13.495 area. I'd be looking to potentially short in that zone, 12.190 to 495, and then see if we come back to challenge 95.15 to 91.10 and break below. However, if we get above 13.495, then you have to stand aside on the short side and look for that same zone to get long. Looking at the Nasdaq, we did pop below 48.25 and 30.25, and we're right back above that zone now, 67.48.25 to 30.25, and we did get a minor level just below that, just below 6,700. So look for it to retrace either back to 68.57.5 to 904.25, and beyond 904.25, it should move up into the 7,000s again. However, if we get back below 67.30.25, look for it to move down into the levels just below 6,600 at the very minimum. Moving along to the bonds. Bonds on the June contract, as we mentioned yesterday. Looking at the bonds, we did get above this key area, and the 144.01, 143.22. So now that that's been broken, we should continue up. Watch for the next minor levels, 45.14 to 24, and then beyond, we should be moving up here to test the 148, which was the key breakdown area from early January. Moving on to the YM. YM came back to the 25.198 handle pretty much almost to the tick, within a couple ticks. And a big move down through our 24.701 to 729 zone. So now look for that zone to offer resistance, look for shorts in that area or just above it, one of those minor levels, 920 or 998, and for a continuation down to the 24,115 and beyond. And however, if we do, it does offer some solid support at 24,729. You can look for continued up moves back all the way up into the 25,410 to 25,864 levels. And I'll just as a bonus today, as you know, this has been a bonus week where I've done a lot of the markets that we would cover in the subscription service. So this week I'll add for Friday here, I'll also add the yen on here for those of you who trade. So the yen has caught the bid here quite well in the last couple days, right into this key level, 94,335 to 94,430. Look for it to continue to move up and probably challenge that 95,065 to 95,125. However, if it fails here, then look for a move back down to test 93,645. And beyond that, if it goes back below 93,645, look for it to go all the way down to 92,445, and then on to the 91,990 area. So that's your morning daily brief for March 2nd, 2018. Trade well, control risk. Have a great weekend, everyone, and we'll see you on Monday.